Hey ladies, just wanted to take a minute to introduce myself. I'm Julie Gorman, co-founder of Married for a Purpose. I grew up in a family where every abuse was present: physical, emotional, and sexual abuse. With that, you can only imagine how much baggage I brought into the marriage, into relationships in general. Honestly, I think I kind of swung between two pendulums of hoping that a man would be my knight in shining armor to believing every man would be a pervert. And that tightrope that came in between those two paradigms. What I've found over the years is I'm not alone in that. A lot of us carry these faulty expectations into our relationships that sabotage us. We want to have joy, we want to have peace, we want to walk and have laughter and peace and all of those things, and yet there's so many things that are in us that are broken that cause us to expect a man to fill that void. I call it the God vacuum. It's that place in our soul that we long so desperately to have filled, and we're hoping that a man will do that, only to be sadly disappointed. You know, we have this expectation that a man's going to be just like Jesus Christ, right? He's going to come in and just heal every part of us. And when it doesn't happen, we either look at ourselves and think, what's wrong with me? Or we turn into an accusation and think, what's wrong with them? And either way, we end up with the same result of living into a life that we never wanted. And so one of the things that we're passionate about is sharing that broken journey. The journey where I expected a man to fulfill my worth. I wanted him to validate my purpose in life. I wanted him to come swooping in and saving the day, to the place that realizing, you know what? A man has his own journey. A man has his own things that he struggles with. And so what's beautiful about that, though, is that when we can have the God vacuum filled with Jesus, when we can have the God vacuum filled, when we can begin to understand that we have worth, that we were created on purpose, for a purpose, we begin to find those nuggets of life that we can hold on to so that we can look at a man with the blessing that God would have, that we can celebrate them for the design that they are versus what they're not. And so in all of that, I want to invite you into a journey of discovery, a journey of whether life is going good and you just want it to get a little bit better, or maybe you're where I was, where you felt like, I have no idea how to even move forward in this day. In any case, what I can tell you, there are principles, there are truths that will set you free. There are things you can hang your hat on, right? Rather than a faulty expectation of a man to fix. And in all of that, what you're going to discover is that you are truly created on purpose, for a purpose. And God wants to fill that place in your soul. The invitation is to walk into this new opportunity of discovering your worth, of discovering a man's worth, and walking in the freedom and, I believe, the purpose that God has especially for you.